What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. It's the Rams and the Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The Rams ready to kick it away first. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Miners offense will get the ball first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Davis will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They just keep firing. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Miners will punt this one away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Rams offense will now get its first chance with the football. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Takes it from the gun on third down. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Rams.
And we highlighted the quarterback early, and he delivers early. How about that, man? The first drive of the football game, they go right down the field, and it's his arm that delivers. When they needed it, finding a way to fit the ball into the receiver to get this game started off on the right foot.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Miners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Hands it off on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cole. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. They give it to him again. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Miners will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rams in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Gets away from one, finds room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up the sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll send out the kicker here. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 38 sets a kickoff.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Davis looking to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Isaac. Jumped on top of the pile. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes one. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Finds his man. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. On the draw, it's Isaac. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Punt is on its way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. On the run, fires downfield. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. That's just what the doctor ordered in the running game. He gets it out to the 16 before going out of bounds.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Powers through the defender. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Rams are facing 3rd and inches. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Right back to the well. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
On the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. Ripping through the defense. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Give to the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got his man on the outside. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got a man, it's Cole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The inside handoff. There's some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Rams! Middle of the end zone. He's got it!
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Davis will throw. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Miners headed quickly to the line.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster. See,
time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down.
And you got to imagine at halftime, there were some words being thrown around. Obviously, guys, we can't throw around those words in the booth right here. But coming out in this second half, like no points in the first half and putting a drive together, that's what this offense needed. A lot more energy, a lot more emotion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Cobb. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's going to take off. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on fourth. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense with sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Here's the give off the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Rams have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cole. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. And the Rams trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On the ground, it's Isaac. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Davis looking to pass. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll run play action. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Davis will throw. Into the end zone. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Trying to power it in. He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the 2 and cut this to a 2-possession game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.